Good morning everybody, my name is Crystal. Welcome to my YouTube channel. If you like my videos, please press the like button, please do subscribe. It's Friday morning, the start of a weekend. Good morning, hope everybody is going to have a great day today. So, happy Friday. Alexa, good morning.
Good morning. On this day in 1957, Sputnik 1 became the first man-made satellite to orbit Earth. Today, there are thousands of active satellites, helping with everything from communication to timekeeping and weather forecasts. Sounds familiar?
Alexa, what's the time, please?
Good morning, Crystal. The time is 8:30 a.m.
Alexa, what's the date today? Alexa, the date.
It's Friday the 4th of October.
Alexa, what is the weather outlook?
In Rochester, it's 5 degrees Celsius with mostly cloudy skies. Today, you can expect intermittent clouds, with a high of 17 degrees and a low of 5 degrees.
Alexa, can you tell me a joke? Alexa, can you tell me a joke?
An Englishman, an Irishman, and a Scotsman walk into a pub. The barman says, "Hang on, is this some kind of joke?"
Alexa, whose birthday is it today?
Today's famous birthdays include American basketball player Derrick Rose, American actor Liev Schreiber, American actress, model, film and television producer and activist Dakota Johnson, American entrepreneur, producer and author Russell Simmons, and 25th Administrator of the Small Business Administration and professional wrestling magnate Linda McMahon.
So again, good morning everybody. I've got up this morning, I feel fine. The sun is, it's cold, but the sun is coming out in bits and pieces. The sun comes out, then it goes down, then it comes out again. So yesterday I went round to my mum's who lives in Chatham. Just I wanted to see that she was okay. I hadn't seen her for a number of weeks, and we caught up on a few things. One of the things that did alarm me was that she'd had a worker in her flat, and that worker had got impatient impatient with my elderly mother. Impatient. And you know, my mum is elderly, she's got a mental health illness, and a professional worker should not get like that with a member of the public. Apparently the worker said to my mum, "Haven't you done it yet? Haven't you got the paperwork ready yet? I told you to do it." And she started drumming her fingers on my mum's chair, impatient. And while she was on the phone to my mum's housing, I think one of the housing workers could tell that the worker was a bit annoyed. So that is why a member of Southern Housing went round to my mum's the day before yesterday to check my mother was all right. Because apparently this worker was getting a bit aggressive with my mother, which you shouldn't do in a professional job. My mum is elderly. She doesn't want to cause any trouble, and she didn't say anything. It was the housing that heard the worker on the phone. My mum would never have said anything. And I've obviously noticed that my mum's heating isn't working, and that my mum is sitting there in the cold. And I've said to my mum, she says the reason she's lying on the sofa is because it's cold in the bedroom. It is cold in that flat. Even in the summer it's fairly cold. Must be the brickwork. So I spent some time with my mum. The time went relatively fast. I came home, came back into my flat. I have a dog and I need to walk my dog. So I came back home, went out to the co-op. The co-op was absolutely jam-packed, full with staff everywhere, males and females. And basically I haven't been going in the co-op a lot because I felt shitty when I went in there a couple of times. So I walked into the co-op yesterday after coming back from my mum's. And it normally is shitty when I come back from my mum's. So I went out to the co-op. I got in there and there was staff everywhere. I felt uncomfortable. I didn't like it. There was staff everywhere packing, yet there was people waiting for quite a long time at the self. People were waiting at the self-service checkouts for ages. They were waiting a long time. So it's just the overall demeanour of the staff. I think they like to keep people waiting. There was like people waiting for ages to get assistance. It's not my job to call staff over, is it? So I just waited. I got served. I left the co-op. But I don't like it in there. I don't like the atmosphere in there at all. It's a small shop with almost different staff every day. They're all different. And I just don't like the atmosphere in there, but you know, I need to get my stuff, and I will continue to go in there when I want to go in there, and I'm not going to say when. I'm just going to go in there and get my stuff and get the hell out of there. But I think shopping is stressful. That's why a lot of people do shop online. It's stressful inside a shop. You wait in long queues. Not all staff, but some staff just want to get the job done and you're rushed through. And if you're elderly, you find it hard to pick up things and put them in a bag. You need time and patience. And a lot of people have not got any patience anymore. They just want to rush you through the counter, throw your stuff down the counter, onto the next one, and they don't realise that elderly people and disabled people have aches in their hands, they can't bend down so easily, and they're slow. And people are getting impatient. And in a professional job, you shouldn't shout at the elderly or people with a disability. And I was talking to my mum. I said, people are doing exactly what they like. There's no discipline. There's no discipline in jobs. There's no discipline in some people's homes. There's no discipline whatsoever. And if you've got a lack of discipline and people in control and in charge and watching what people are doing, if there's none of that, people are going to do what they like. The world is going to become chaotic. It's going to become a mess. It's going to be awful. There'll be anarchy. If there's no staff at counters, right, it's a good job most people that go into that co-op are honest people. Because if there's no staff at the counter, they're all talking to each other. People are going to come in and walk out that shop with the stock, aren't they? No wonder the cost of living is coming up if people are just walking into shops and walking out with the stock. Because there's no security. And the staff are all chatting to each other, having a good old chinwag. know, do you remember school years ago? Years ago when I was at school, there was discipline. There was discipline at my school. And if you talked in the dinner queue, if you talked in, who remembers having to put their hands on their heads or be told to stand in the corner if you spoke in the dinner queue? If you chatted at the dinner table or chatted in the dinner queue, you used to get pulled out, told to stand in the corner with your hands over your head. There's no discipline anymore. There isn't. Partly because I think teachers are scared of the pupils. There is no discipline. Young people are not scared of adults, and I don't mean they should be scared of adults. I mean they're not respecting adults. Some young people are not respecting adults anymore. And I mean, when we've got a Prime Minister who is being ridiculed and laughed at, there's no wonder why, is there? It's making this country a laughing stock. The Queen held up this country for a long, long time. She was respected, she was loved. Now, there's no respect. No respect. She ruled this country for years. Years and years and years. And she worked hard to be the Queen. Now there's no one that is respected and the country is a mess. It's a mess. You've got corrupt police officers, corruption in the police force. Nobody has any faith or trust in the police. Nobody has any faith or trust in the police. And that's it. That's just it, isn't it? That's it. Gone. So today I'm just resting, relaxing, getting on with the bits and pieces that you know, like tidying up and bits of things like that. My life is my life, and I'll do what I want to do when I want to do it. Nobody will tell me what to do. They can try, but it won't work. So they all get fed up. And if you don't participate in their bullying and their harassment and their trying to make fun of me when they're a laughing stock themselves, nobody knows who they are. They don't bloody care. So trying to take the mickey out of me makes them feel better, does it? And when they take the mickey out of disabled people, people that look different, yeah, well, grow up. Karma has a funny way of working to these people. I'm not going to get cross anymore. I'm not going to even complain, because I found out that when you complain, they get given better things. You know, you complain, say for instance, you complain about a bank service. The next couple of weeks you walk into the bank and they've been given a new carpet when you haven't got carpet on your floor. They go and get a new carpet. You complain, they do up the bank. I'm sick and tired of it. It's not working anymore. Their crap isn't working. And they're looking ridiculous and stupid. Because when you're laughing at something that isn't funny, it is madness. It's madness. It's crazy. Last night I was watching A&E, and you can die from a bad infected tooth. Apparently you can. I was watching an A&E program, and this bloke went to A&E with his girlfriend, and she said, "Oh, I was laughing at him. I thought it was just toothache." Rushed in, emergency operation. abscess tooth was can kill you, basically, if it's left untreated, can kill you. It can restrict your breathing and kill you. So he was rushed in for emergency surgery, where he had to have 2 teeth removed because the infection, and it's not just an abscess tooth, is it? It starts infecting the rest of your body. So leaving people with abscess teeth, bad dentistry now, can cause death. An infected tooth that can infect your body and infect your breathing and can actually kill you. So now we've got dentists that are going private, right? And it's not only adults that have got bad teeth, it's children as well. So they're going private, right? People can't get dental treatment, and the dental treatment in Great Britain is very, very poor. It's poor. The number of dentists that are getting sued for bad dentistry, overlooking tooth decay to the point where it's infected somebody's mouth and they've had to have 19 teeth pulled out. So when you sign up for a dentist, check online that it hasn't been sued for bad dentistry. Sued. You've got dentists interested in lip fillers, making money out of poor people, making money out of making people think they need their cheeks filling, you know, looks again, isn't it? Every time I go to the dentist, I see what's been done to my mouth and teeth, and it makes me extremely angry. I don't think it's funny what they're doing to people's mouths. Oh, I can't save the tooth. That person hasn't got £800. Let's pull it out. Me, I don't think that you can help having bad eyesight. I think people, that it should be free. You shouldn't have to pay for glasses. If you're born and you can't see, right, should you have to pay for glasses? I don't believe women's sanitary towels they should have to pay at all for them. It's a fact of life. A woman has a period. It's not her fault. Why should women have to pay for sanitary towels and Tampax? Why should people have to pay for glasses when it's not their fault they can't see? And why put the cost of glasses up so high you can't afford a pair? And those glasses that I got from Boots the Chemist were so cheap and tacky, they dropped once on the floor and they're broken. And I've got to go and pay for a new pair of glasses, and I only just got them a few months ago. I've got to pay for a new pair. And that's what these people are doing to make money. Oh, do you want insurance? Do you want to pay? I wondered why she said to me, do you want to pay if your glasses get broken within the next 6 months? They bloody broke in the first month I had them. You know, giving people shoddy goods so they have to go and buy another pair. See you later.